Here we are, finally. There's been so much going on that it's taken us a while to make another video, but we came to Coimbra city today, and we have made a video of certain areas of Coimbra before, but it was quite a long time ago, and we still haven't managed to really go out and explore too many different places because Dad passed away almost 2 weeks ago now, I think. So there's been a lot going on here. Even when someone passes away, there's a ton of paperwork and things that have to be done, and my goodness. So not only are you grieving the loss of a loved one, but you also have a ton of paperwork, to do with banks, government, plus their pensions were from another country, well, half their pensions. So, there's all this to deal with, so we haven't gone to too many places other than just shopping and stuff. It's very hot today. It's about 36, 37 degrees, which is, it's kind of hot. So we're just going to walk around in this central part of Coimbra. And Coimbra is a very old university city, Roman city. So, so let's see what we can find. We haven't really explored it that much. We've lived here quite a while now and not far, and we haven't really explored it. We only made a video about, a part of it, but there's quite a few things to see here. And this is the Mondego River. This is right here in the central Coimbra. So it's quite a big river, and it's quite nice. Over there it's more kind of a little more natural, trees and stuff, and there's a little kind of park areas and places to walk, and there's even places to swim over there. I'm not sure about down this way. Don't really know, there might be. We just saw someone kayaking, so it's nice. It's a really nice day for a swim, but I've had a bit of a lung infection. It's actually allergies this time of year. For some reason here in Portugal, must be the dust in the air, but also there's mold, in the houses, like my parents' house. So when we put the fan on in our room in the summer to keep it cool, there's always some kind of mold spores, I guess, just get blown off the walls. And I just kind of get a little bit out of breath for a while. And there's also stuff in the air. But anyway, it seems to be more in this area, I think. Probably because it's also more built up. So it tends to get more of a pollution problem. So yeah, Dad passed away in hospital almost 2 weeks ago now. He was very ill. He'd been ill for a long time. And he used to be an athlete. He used to run marathons. And when my parents lived in England, Dad was quite often in the London marathons in London. So there's the lady kayaking. She's going quite fast. She's going with the current. It's nice. Anyway, I don't want to film her. People nervous being filmed by weirdos. So yeah, it's tough, but he was suffering a lot. And we were expecting that he wasn't gonna be with us long. So he went quite quietly, peacefully, without pain. So that's the most we can hope for, really. So anyway, that's it. Life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, doesn't it? So, so yeah, it's, life goes on, does Mom's still on her cancer treatment. So again, that's part of our main reason for being here. So you can see some of those kind of main buildings over there, main drag of central Coimbra. I believe over there is the Baixa area, which is like the old part, where there are quite a lot of little businesses. It's a sort of hip, trendy little area. It's quite small, but it's cute. You could hear police cars or whatever, or ambulances everywhere. Something's going on. Ah, look at that, blackberries. Nice. Except they're kind of small. Actually quite a few here, look at that. I'd like to have a whole hedgerow full of blackberries, that would be nice. People on scooters and stuff. It's just a nice walk along here, along the river. Considering there's so much awful stuff going on in the world right now, it's really nice to have peace, isn't it? Be somewhere where it's relatively peaceful. Oh, let's hope it lasts. Oh, I could hear the seagulls. Nice. Where is she? Just flying over there. Love that sound. Always reminds me of the seaside in England, in Cornwall, because I used to live in Cornwall, and I do miss it. Marazion, Penzance, you know, the whole West Penwith area, and then of course Tintagel, which is unfortunately, it's become a little too ruined by tourism, unfortunately, but the nature is still beautiful, of course. Look at this, I can't believe it. They've actually got people to come and stream this whole area here. The kind of river, what do you call this, a bank or whatever, I'm not sure. I mean, it is really sloped. I'm not sure you can tell in the video. How do they do it? Why? Fire hazard? That looks really weird too. I much prefer it wild like that. Hey, what is the point? It's kind of bizarre, isn't it? It's all the way up to there. That means they're gonna do all this too? What about the birds? And animals? God, people get so strange, don't they? They get so extreme, fixated on a kind of fear thing or whatever, and then this is what happens. It just becomes irrational.
They're putting on the top of it.
Where? No, I don't know. There's a crane up there. Who knows what that is? Building something else up there?
Yeah, they're putting the clock. Not fixing it.
No, look at those old buildings there, some of them. Mostly in the front. It's a classic European, old European kind of look, isn't it? Some of these buildings. There's that lady coming back. And it's kind of hot. She must be really hot. She was really coming along really fast a minute ago. Now she's had to slow down because of the heat. So coming up to the bridge, and Bob, are we going to cross it?
That looks like
Oh yeah, no. The kind of what is that? I don't know what that's called. Fountain, whatever, artificial fountain. It's got a kind of rainbow going through the water as it goes up in the air. Rainbow effect. So crossing the bridge. That's where we just came from, over there. And there's the horribly trimmed side kind of bank thing, slope banks. It's quite windy. Anyway, this Ponte Santa Clara, that's St. Clara's Bridge, is what this is called. Oh, look over there, there's some kind of little red tram thing. I thought they got rid of those, you see that? Little tram thing right
How did you get that?
What? Oh, there's one of those, what are they called? Little ferry things? I don't remember what they're called. Anyway, it's coming up this way. Get a better view of those buildings here. Now Coimbra'S city is quite cosmopolitan really. I mean there's lots of different people here from different parts of the world, and you know, it's actually quite nice. Look at that guy, he's kind of paddling away there by the fountain thing, whatever that's called, over there. Nice. So I imagine you can just get your kayak, canoe, whatever, and just have a nice time. There's the little tram, there it goes, it's going right past us. It's full of people, I'm guessing it's kind of a tourist thing, or just a fun kind of weekend thing to do, ride around with the kids on the tram. People are getting on that old boat over there now. I don't know if that's, is that an original old boat? Antique boat? Let's get the picture a little bit better there. Oh, I see. No. That's where they get off, is it? Or maybe that's just a different ride they pay for. The smaller one. The big one, the big guy is coming in. Look at that, it's quite long. It looks longer in the video than it actually is though. The video has a way of stretching things out sideways, including our bodies, which isn't always flattering. Okay, so here we are on the other side. That is the Bisha area, kind of over there. That's the Bisha area. There's a drunk guy singing. So anyway, we're going to walk over that way. Anyway, I don't know, that dear guy looks like he's either on drugs or alcohol probably. Or maybe he's saner than the rest of us. Who knows, huh? Anyway, here we are in the Baixa area. You can hear the guy singing in the background, which is fine. I like to see all kinds of people, even ones that are deemed crazy by society. He's probably trying to make a little bit of money there. I'm not sure he's succeeding, but never mind. At least he's trying, huh? So, this is very hip kind of little area. Bob says we haven't filmed this before in our videos. I thought we did, but so if you see this again, I mean if you've seen this previously, then I apologize, but here we are again. Anyway, there seems to be quite a few people here. So, there's some kind of hotel there. I thought we've videoed this before, but I could be wrong. There's always so much going on that it's very probable that I made a mistake. I don't know what this is. What is it? It's a hotel. It's a kind of boutique hotel. Okay, we'll stay away from that. A little too pricey for us. Not really our kind of thing either. Ooh, taking my hat off. Got some little cake shops and things here. Lots of people though, so that little one, pigeon. So there you have it. Look at all these little shops, from the weird to the interesting and the tacky. A little bit of everything, I guess. It's a little bit busier today just because it's weekend, Saturday. but still not as busy as you'd expect, and I don't know why. Trying to avoid people's faces, you know. Some those students or something singing over there. Here's the Riverside restaurant. We don't eat this kind of food, but we're vegetarian, so but most people might. This is, of course, a university city, so there's always kids doing things. Must be the highlight of the day, I guess. They look like schoolgirls, I don't know. Looks like a little market, what do you call it, vintage kind of market area here. Selling old books and things. Kind of little things you find here. You know, vintage books and jewelry. Statues that show the traditional costume of people back in the old days. And these little vintage things, tools and things. I remember my grandmother using the little iron that you put the clothes iron that you put the coals in. I remember her using that. I'm that old. There's another menu thing here. This is Korean restaurant. There's some more stuff. So it's actually good we came here today because we got to see something. Some more students here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Little street that goes up there. Definitely think I filmed this before, but
somebody living over there.
I don't know. That's the art center something. Art center what? Art center something of Coimbra'S. Oh, contemporary. It's hard to read and look at the video and film at the same time. Cafes here. Should we walk up there? So we're going to walk up here. Look at that architecture. Just love all the old architecture. Yeah, I know. I don't want to try not to fall again. Perhaps keeping an eye out for me. The architecture is just amazing. Some of these old places, you just don't see that handmade stuff anymore, do you? Oh yeah. Shop there selling touristy things. Yeah. It looks like it's made in Portugal. Some of those little tourist knickknacks look like they're more traditional things made here. Little coffee shop there. Ice cream place. Here you go, look at these little narrow roads. And people selling their things. Fine chocolate. Beautiful flowers. Capturing the beautiful flowers. I forget what they're called. Is it trumpet? The trumpet something? And that's some kind of historic building over there. I think. There's a price list for this place. Menu. Restaurant Medina, I think.
It's a nice thing.
The statue there of the lady. Kind of a bit of a celebration of fado here, which is a old traditional Portuguese music, singing. It's called fado. To be honest, I've never really appreciated it, just because it seems to be really sad. It's based on, kind of melancholy events in life and stuff, heartbreaks and this and that. Some people love it. It's a traditional thing. This goes all the way to the top and keeps going. Anyway, see? To go all the way up there. The Portuguese little traditional knick-knack things, which are, I'm hoping they're still handmade. These were quite famous.
Like
I don't remember if they are just
there and
for the, no I know, but I mean for the Coimbra district. Because certain districts have different styles. And that's something I'll have to ask my mum. For the cabbage thing there. That is also, something I've seen a lot of in Portugal, and I think it's a traditional thing. So it's cute. It looks like there's kind of a bit of a revival in the fado music here in Portugal. And some young musicians are kind of, bringing it out again, making it popular again. Hey, little one, sweet little pigeons. Used to be so many more of them, but they, I don't know.
Alright, let's go back.
Anyway, no comment. Cakes. Now this is the fado, I think, music. Yeah, it is. So, here we go. Something nice to see. Look at that. I like these. I love these little things. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? I love it when someone comes up with something original and creative. Beautiful. We'll buy some one day when we have extra money to throw around. Okay, naked lady, violin. I mean, not violin, cello? I don't know, guitar, probably. It's one of those fado guitars. I'm not sure, I don't remember what they call them. It looks like a ukulele, isn't it? In fact, I think there's a connection, but I don't know what it is. I don't know the history. The ukulele, I don't know if it was inspired by it. Portuguese were inspired by the Hawaiian ukulele. I don't know, or the other way around.
Watch out.
Yes, thank you. Giant cow, whole thing. She's not going to take cards. Look at that, look how narrow that is. Isn't that amazing? Little market stalls. Looks like they're packing up for the day. Yeah, it's still driving. Going back like that. It's still going. It's amazing, isn't it? This guy's driving through, yeah. Yeah, good luck. It's getting through very slowly though. Actually, I don't think it should be allowed myself. Other than deliveries, it should be it really. No tem nada, obrigado. More little market stalls. Some of those look like they're new and others look like they're kind of vintage things. Sweet dog. Sweet. This is kind of coming more towards the end of this more popular Baixa area. Oh, uh-oh. No dog fights. Oh, he's up there. He's up there somewhere. He's not happy. Oh, another one's coming over there. She's feisty, she's like Linny, she picks fights, which is why we don't bring her. Oh, he's selling some old sap bells and things. That's old bells, cow bells. People like antique things, an old sewing machine. I've got one of those. Came from England, it's an old singer. That church there is Igreja de Santa Cruz. Okay, so it's Cruz means cross. So you get quite an eclectic mix of people here, which is kind of nice. There's just, you know, so much intolerance going on in the world right now, so much brutality. It just breaks my heart to see it. There's so much inhumanity towards people, towards immigrants, towards, you know, different groups of people. So it's really nice to see, you know, mixed people just enjoying the day here. There's a little vintage record player and record market stall. We've got some old records from that are Dad's, and I don't know what we're going to do with them. To try and sell them? I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. It's too soon to go through them now. They're difficult. Look at that. It's really probably not much light gets in those windows, does it? Wow. Another one of these little roads. That's when somebody local dies, that's what they do. They post a little poster in the area, usually near the church or around the town square or village square or something. There's probably one of Dad's somewhere in the village, near the church already, which he would hate, but nothing he can do about it now. Anyway, so there you go. So that's going to go up there, and that's where we just came from. These are traditional Portuguese sweets. Oh my God, the size of these are huge. They're made of egg whites and sugar. I forget what they're called. A cake. I'm not buying any for Mom because, you know, this would not be good for her in her condition. It's not good for anyone, but at least once in a while for the rest of us. But for her, not good at all. Just looking down from the Baixa area here. So there's more parts to it, but it's actually not that big. It's just these little roads in between buildings, and they're actually quite short. Looks like they're closing up now. People are packing away their stuff. I don't know if there's much of a night activity here or not, because we don't come here in the evening, so I don't know. Maybe. Look at the plants growing up there. I love that. That's the nice thing about old buildings. You don't get that in modern buildings, do you? And climbers and things. Actually, I think those buildings have probably been abandoned. Look like it. We're walking back to the area where we came from, near the bridge, where I fell over. It's Marilyn Monroe, that vintage store. Betty Boop. Betty Boop. There she is. Old cartoons from America, Bob. Bob doesn't know what that is. Old American iconic cartoons. Cartoon characters. Cakes. Look at that sweet dog. Those two dogs are so sweet. Anyway, the guy's still singing over there. Yeah. There he is, yeah. believe it or not, the Portuguese are actually quite tolerant of, you know, all kinds of people compared to some other places I've lived, some other countries. They usually just leave people alone, you know, and that's kind of nice. Actually a nice quality. So much, like I said, so much hatred going on right now in the world that it's nice to be around a place where you don't feel persecuted if you're different, you know? You have different ideas or look different or whatever. Like that dear soul back there singing out loud. That old house looks like it's been abandoned, doesn't it? Yeah, it does actually. Don't know, maybe it's just some of the apartments. Problem is, what happens if you have an apartment in a place like that, but everybody else lets everything fall apart? You can't fix it all yourself. So I don't know how that works. But look at that. Houses way up there. Well, apartments mostly. This is a nice little park area along the river. We're just kind of heading back because we've got to go to the health food store before it closes. It's actually about 7, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got to hurry up. It closes at 8. Lovely day. So there you go. We're heading back, and I'm gonna close the video now because I think we've pretty much filmed everything. My face is all red from the heat, and yeah, just grateful for these special days, enjoying the outdoors, even just walking around in the city and seeing happy people in the sunshine. So anyway, until next time, bye.